Hey there, and welcome to MTG Meow, Magic Enjoyed Other Ways.
Meow.
I'm Scott.
And I'm Abbey.
And today we're doing a sealed of the Clockwood magic set. So you guys probably already saw Abbey and me do some exhibition matches of the Clockwood set where we battled some cool decks against each other. If not, then definitely go check those out. But now, Abbey and I are going to take that knowledge that we gained from doing the exhibition matches, and we'll be building a sealed pool, and then building another sealed pool that you guys won't see, and then battle the two decks against each other to get some more testing of the set in. And today, as you may notice, we're going to be building our sealed deck out of our sealed pool in Magic Set Editor rather than on Plane Sculptors Online. And the reason for that is because, as we mentioned before earlier, the creator of the set didn't include the snow-covered basic lands. They did include snow-covered waste in the set, but they didn't include swamp, plains, mountain, island, forest. So we just had to throw those in there. We're not sure if that was just an oversight on the side of the creator, or if they thought that maybe when there's snow-covered basic lands in the set, after you draft or make your sealed deck, you can just go ahead and grab as many as you want from the basic land container, just like you do normally during a draft or sealed, but that's not the case. You actually have to draft these if you want them in your deck, or you have to have them in your sealed pool. So we decided to throw them in, and we'll see how it goes. So what we're going to do here is we'll show you how you can make your own sealed pools on Magic's Editor if you've never seen it before. What you do is you go over here to Random, and we made our own sealed pack here, so I'll show you what it consists of. It's 10 commons, 3 uncommons, and then 1 mythic rare or rare. So what we're going to do, okay, great, thank you, Magic Set Editor. So we're going to go over here, we're going to have 6 of them, and we're just going to generate those packs, and then we're going to copy it and paste it into a different Magic Set Editor, and we'll just go through and whittle down the cards that we don't want, and we'll be left with our sealed deck. Yes. So, are you ready, Abbey?
Let's do this.
All right, let's generate a pack. All right, so cool. So let's take a look at our sealed pool here. This is what we have. So let's go ahead and sort by rarity. That's kind of the fun thing to do when you get a sealed pool. Take a look at your rares and mythics. Ooh, we did get a mythic. We got Stonebreak Colossus, 8 mana, 8/8, can't be countered.
Wow.
Must be blocked if able. At the beginning of each upkeep, destroy target artifact or land.
Oh man, wow, that is a beast.
And it goes in any green or red deck, so that's pretty cool. Something, yeah, it's something to ramp into from chopping down trees with lumberjacks. So we also have Beatrix Queen Bee, another green rare. So whenever you cast a spell that's both green and white, okay, so that's a little limiting, create 2 1/1 green insect creature tokens with Death Touch and Flying.
And flying. Well, that's not bad.
That's not bad at all. We need a lot of white and green spells to make her good, though.
It reminds me of the Pokemon set.
Kind of, yeah. All right, so we have Fertile Conditions, a sorcery. For each creature token you control, create a token that's a copy of that creature. Wow.
Oh, double tokes.
And then we have Grove of the Burnwillows, a nice reprint in the set. They went and made kind of the same theme of the opponent gains 1 life for each of the allied colors. So blue-white has it, black-red has it, so pretty cool. Silent Night, exile all other spells and counter all abilities. Your opponents can't cast spells this turn.
Okay. Whoa, okay.
I mean, yeah, that sounds pretty cool, but it's really just going to be an expensive counter spell, I think, in Limited. And then last
but it counters everything.
Fair enough. And then last one we have Snowflakes. Create X Snow 1/1 white and blue fairy creature tokens with flying. So that's kind of cool. So this could be white, and this could be green, and Beatrix can be white and green, and this guy can be green. So it looks like from our rares, we're going to be probably going white and green, is what I would say.
Oh, but what about the Colossus?
Well, yeah, the Colossus we can put him in a green deck.
Yes.
So what we're going to do now is we're going to copy our sealed pool here. So copy it, go into a blank Magic Set Editor, and then we'll paste it. Takes a second for everything to come in, but there we go. So now this is our whole sealed pool right here. So now that we saw our rares, and our rares are really pulling us into white and green, and just looking at it, it seems like we have a lot of white already. But let's take a look at what else we have here. And we're not going to go over the cards in huge detail. If we've seen them already during the exhibitions, then we're just going to kind of scroll through them. But we have 4 Beatrix Envoys, so if our opponent's playing enchantments, they are screwed.
Yeah.
Flutter, create a 1/1 white bird. That's wholly mediocre, but whatever. Gilded Shackles, creature can't block and its activated abilities can't be activated. And then
but
snow mana.
Defender.
Yeah, it takes a snow mana, so we'll have to see how many snow things we get. Another one, we have Harbinger Hair.
Harbinger.
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 All right, let's go to dictionary.com.
Let's check this out.
All right, Abbey, so here we are. We're at the dictionary.com definition for Harbinger. And, oh, look, there's the pronunciation.
What?
Harbinger.
All right, play that pronunciation.
Harbinger.
Are you serious? Oh my god! I'm such an uncultured country person.
You are 0 for 2 at these pronunciations. Man. First it was Frigate during the Star Wars set, and now
that's
it's Harbinger.
Harbinger.
Anyway,
I can't believe this.
Let's get back to the sealed pool. Alright, so we have Harbinger Hair. Yeah. So when he enters the battlefield, you can search your library for a rabbit card or chromatic egg, reveal it, and put it on top of your library. So that's something to keep in mind if we have a lot of rabbits. Hearth Ranger, all your creatures get +1/+1. Oh no, whenever another creature enters the battlefield, he gets +1/+1. So that's good if we can populate a lot of tokens. Love is in the Air, that seems just like a way better version of Flutters because it creates a 1/1 and populates. Ooh, we have 3 snow bunnies.
Ooh, good. So
that's something to keep in mind with rabbit synergies and snowfall synergies.
Yeah,
Spring
Squad
Breeze,
Bunny.
prevent all combat damage, populate, sure. Squirrel Charmer,
yes.
makes some nice squirrels. Twinkle, sure, okay.
It goes with snowflakes.
Yeah. Winter Wayfarer, we can search for a basic snowland card, so that's good if we get some snowlands. Winter Wisp, whenever a snow permanent enters the battlefield, you gain 1 life. That doesn't seem like a great payoff for all the snow bunnies, so we'd want some better snowfall things if we're going to use that. Alright, for blue we have Cold Trail, which actually was a little bit better than I thought. Alright, let's just take a look and see if we got any snow-covered lands. Alright, we got 3 snow-covered forests and a snow-covered waste.
Okay.
No snow-covered islands. So that's going to make something like Cold Trail a little bit harder.
Yeah.
Whatever. Cold Truth, draw 3 cards, discard 2 unless you discard a snow card. That's actually pretty good with Snow Bunny, so we just draw a bunch of cards, discard a Snow Bunny, so something to keep in mind. For C, Night Sky Scribe, sure. Remember, sure. Snow Sage.
Samurai Santa.
Samurai Santa. It's a Spirit Wizard.
Alright, Spirit Wizard.
So this is good again if you can pay a lot of snow mana. 2-time, relive target permanent you control. Then when that card returns to the battlefield, its controller relives it again. Okay, fair enough. So just looking at the blue here, nothing too great. This is just a bunch of filler, basically, and a couple synergy cards. So not too excited about blue. So let's move on to black. We have Death's Emissary. That was okay during this exhibitions. Death Toller. When it dies, scry 1, whatever. Headless Horseman, nice reprint. Lost Hours. That was okay from your side on the exhibitions.
That worked out a little bit.
No Escape is a fine removal spell, though with all the relive synergies in the set, it's kind of a risk to enchant your opponent's creatures with auras that don't kill them automatically, because they might just get rid of them. And then we have Spite Sprite. It's a very mediocre removal spell. So yeah, black, not looking too great. Let's move on to red. Autumn Warlock. Autumn Warlock seems great. Creates 2 1/1 black jack-o'-lanterns. Good for ramping.
Yes.
Countryside Giant. When it enters the battlefield, reveal a top card. If it's a land, put it in your graveyard. So that's good with timber synergies to get, to get lands in the graveyard. Same with Goblin Pathcutter. Good for getting lands in your graveyard. Gourd Goblin. Good for ramping a bit. Gourd Grenade, good if you have a lot of gourds.
I love those gourds.
Timberhorn, it was actually fairly good. I mean, you do have to sacrifice a lot of lands, but with the Timber ability, which means it gets a +1/+1 counter whenever a land goes to your graveyard, has a lot of synergies, especially with like Countryside Giant things. Centaur Glade, just an enchantment that makes 3/3 green centaurs that ripe for the populating.
Oh, harvest those centaurs.
Yeah, green. Oh, geez, green is looking good here. We have Fertile Drive, which is whatever, Mountain Bears, whatever. But it's,
Mountain Bears.
If we're playing green and red, then that's not bad. Village Lumberjack, that's pretty good for ramping because you can add 3 mana and then we can play our rare that 8 mana.
And look at that jungle chest. My God,
burly.
Yeah.
All right, let's get to the multicolored. Deadly Pranks, fine removal, but then we'd have to play black. Eternal Journeys, good removal, but we'd have to play blue. Hollow Gordings, whatever. Icicle Shards for each creature, tap that creature, whatever. We have a lot of those. Light of Spring, gain 5 life. Populate. I mean, Populate's not bad, and it is an instant, so we'll see how much Populate synergy we have. Snowy Griffin's fine. Wild Ride, gain control of target creature. On tap it gains haste. Sacrifice. Wow, that's a really good card, but again, we'd have to play black in order to cast it. Alright, then we have Bark Break, where you can either give a creature double strike or put a +1/+1 counter on it. Beatrix is good. Firewood Elemental. So we have to keep in mind how many cards we have that are green and white if we're going to play Beatrix. Firewood Elemental is fine with Timber. Go Mad, this is an okay removal spell. Mysterious Past, copies stuff, sure. Peppermint Knight seems miserable. It's cute, but it's not a great card.
Yeah.
Snowfort. It's pretty good. Snowflakes, Springland Stag, just a 3-mana 2/3.
Wow, a lot of flavor there.
Yeah, geez, lots of flavor text. Stonebreak Colossus seems very good. Stormwinds deals 2 damage to each creature with flying. Okay, sideboard cards. Summer Charm was wholly mediocre when I played it. Take Root. As long as you can change creatures black, it makes it into a 0/4. Otherwise, it gets +0/+4. So that's a sideboard card against black. Just a generic 2/1. Wildwood Element. Ooh,
that was really good.
So yeah, that's a good if we're going to be going Populate, and that's a green and white creature.
And
another green and white creature that gives creature tokens we control +1/+1. So green and white's looking very good. Lumberjack Axe, just something to keep in mind because it gives the Lumberjack ability to our creatures to help us power out our, where's the big guy, the Stonebreak Colossus, a lot faster. We could get to, if we get to 5 mana, tap everything, sacrifice a forest, then we can play him right away.
Oh man, yeah, that'd be great. The faster you get that sucker out, the better.
And then we just have some lands. So, what do you think, Abby, from looking at this sealed pool?
I mean, to me, it's looking like obviously we're going to go green-white and maybe splash blue or red, maybe?
Yeah, I don't know about blue. What makes you think blue?
I don't know. There's just like, it just seemed like there were a whole bunch of like, you know, like snowflakes and a bunch of other cool like blue and white cards. It just seemed kind of like...
As you can look at our mana pool, we have no mana fixing. I mean, we have
that's true.
a Winter Wonderland. And that's it. And Grove of the Burnwillows, but I guess so we could splash red.
Yeah, we could. Maybe.
If we put in like one forest and Grove of the Burnwillows. But I think blue and black, unfortunately, we have some good cards in blue and black, especially like the multicolored cards like Eternal Journey. But I don't think we're going to be able to play blue and black. So I think we should just go ahead and cut blue and black right out of here.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but...
We'll keep red around for now, just because there might be something that... we may be able to splash, but for now let's get rid of all the blue and black cards. Just so we can get it down to a slightly more manageable level. Oh, right, Snowy Goose is gone. This is gone, Wild Ride. So building decks with hybrid cards is especially difficult because they're like, oh, this is a red card, we don't want it, but oh, it's also green, so we have to, it's always in consideration.
Yeah, you have to remember what's there.
So like, this is one that we probably won't play because it's blue and black.
Well, definitely we won't play it.
We're probably not, I hope we don't play Peppermint Night, I'm just getting rid of it.
Yeah, I don't think we need that.
Snowflakes is whatever, these are whatever, and yeah, we're definitely not playing that. And we might play one Lumberjack Axe, but definitely not 2. Alright, so we've whittled it down to 54 cards. So why don't we take a look at the red cards that we kind of want to splash. So like Autumn Warlock is nice. Again, it really helps ramp us into Stonebreak Colossus, so I'm kind of liking that. Countryside Giant, I don't think we're going to have enough timber synergies.
Yeah, honestly, like, we don't have enough cards to kind of get that, set that on fire.
Like, we have Village Lumberjack, we have Timberhorn, and we have 2 Firewood Elementals, but I just...
not enough.
When I played the Timber exhibition deck, I really needed like a critical mass of Timber cards before it was really a payoff.
Yeah.
So I think we're just going to not really worry about that right now. So I think I'm much more interested in the populate things because I think we have a lot of great populate things with Centaur Glade and Fertile Conditions. So I want to go full out ham on as many tokens as possible. So, and we can also populate the Jack-o'-lantern tokens, so that's a little synergy there. Alright, so let's get rid of the Countryside Giant. Goblin Path Cutter, again, we don't want to destroy our own lands. Gore Goblin we'll keep in for now.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's a token maker, so, and on top of that, the Gourds you can sack for mana, so...
Yeah, Gourd Grenade we probably won't play, but I'll keep it in for now.
Yeah, it might be a good sideboard.
Fire Lily Dryad was just whatever. Mountain Bear, if we do splash for red, then that's a good thing to have, so we'll keep it in. Village Lumberjack,
nah.
I just don't think we need it. Alright, Light of Spring, I mean, gaining 5 life isn't that great, but if we get some good populate stuff, then maybe, so we'll keep it in for now.
Yeah.
Bark Break, it's a sorcery. If it was an instant, then maybe, but most of the time we'd just be playing a card to put a +1/+1 counter on a creature, and we don't really have a ton of +1/+1 counter synergies.
Yeah, and on top of that, we don't really have any red, so...
So, Beatrix, so we have 1 spell that's green and white. Oh, any spell that's green and white, not just a creature. So 1 green and white spell. How many other green and white spells? We have 2, 3.
I think we've put
potentially. The Take Root seems so bad unless we're playing against a black deck though. Yeah. Oh, here's another green and white. Yeah. So we have 3 potentially.
I think we've got quite a few.
Oh, and here's green and white. Wow.
Yeah,
so that's reasons to play Light of Spring. Okay, so yeah, Beatrix definitely is getting in there. Firewood Elementals definitely not. Go Mad. That's an okay sideboard card maybe if we really need it. Snowfort.
That was pretty good.
Snowfort is pretty good. It's good at slowing down the opponents. We'll keep it for now. Snowflakes, that seems like a good finisher. Just get to a ton of mana. If you get to like 8 mana, create 6 1/1 flyers.
Fly in for the kill.
Springland Stag, ugh.
It's very vanilla, but it is more green and white cards for Beatrix. Yeah, so.
Stonebreak Colossus, sure. Stormwinds, that's a sideboard card. Take Root, ugh, I just don't want to. If this turned the creature into a 0/4 Treefolk as its base, then yeah, I think we'd keep it. But as it is, I just don't want to... This seems too mediocre, even with Beatrix, so I think we'll get rid of Take Root. And, alright, so we've whittled it down even more, down to 43, so why don't we go through our whites, and we'll kind of get rid of the things that we don't really want to play. Beatrix's Envoy, I don't think we need 4 of those in the main deck.
Maybe 2.
Maybe 1.
Or just 1.
Even 1 might be pushing it. We'll see if we need any. And then we have Flutter. Ugh. I don't want to play Flutter. Even if we have a ton of populate things, I would much rather get... I don't want to spend a whole card just to make a 1/1 white bird.
Yeah, that's not really worth it.
I want to spend a whole card to create a 1/1 and populate as well. So let's get rid of Flutter. Gilded Shackles. It depends on how much snow we have. But having to pay this every turn so that the creature can't attack, that seems pretty bad, but... Alright, we have Harbinger Hare. So do we have any good rabbit cards besides, like, Snow Bunny? Beatrix is an insect.
Yeah, we
have
really.
Elks, Elementals. We have a Druid. Don't have any Chromatic Eggs, not that we would even probably look for that. Yeah, I just don't think Harbinger Hare is going to... I mean, if you put it into our hand, sure, that'd be one thing, but we put it on top of our library, so it's not even that great.
Yeah, and on top of that, like, if you have a Snow Bunny, you already have a way to search up all your other ones.
Yeah, so let's get rid of that. Hearth Ranger, yeah, that could be okay if we have a lot... Because if we populate, we create a token, then create another one, so it gets +2/+2, so that's okay. We'll keep it in for now. Yeah, Snow Bunny will... I don't know. That's taking up 3 slots in our deck for... We don't have any Snowfall synergies, because we're definitely not playing these, like, Winter Wisps. So... Well, I don't know. Yeah, I just don't think we'll be playing Snow Bunny. I'd rather be playing more token makers instead of just more generic snow cards. So let's get rid of Snow Bunny for now. Spring Breeze, Populate. I mean, we're going to want a lot of Populate things, so it's all combat damage that would be dealt to you. That's not so great, but whatever. We'll keep it in for now. Twinkle seems wholly mediocre, but we'll keep it in. Winter Wayfarer can search for basic snowland, and we do have some snow forests, so that's not bad. So, okay, these are our whites that we're, like, okay about playing. Then we have our red that we're kind of okay about playing, our green that we're whatever about playing, Light of Spring. I only like these because of Beatrix, because if we cast the Light of Spring, then Beatrix's ability goes on the stack above Light of Spring. So we get 2 insects already, and then we populate, which means we get another one. So
excellent.
Very good. All right, so currently, let's see, we're at 33 cards in the deck.
Okay.
Minus all of these.
Lands.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're not going to play the wastes. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that means we're at 25. So that means we only really need to make like 2 cuts and we're good. Wow.
Okay, so what about the Gellid Shackles here?
The Gellid Shackles, oh yeah, we just don't have much removal is the problem. So that's why I'm kind of, I mean, we have these 3 snow-covered forests that we can search up with our Winter Wayfarer or with our Winter Wonderland, so that could help pay for the snow mana. I mean, do we have any other removal? I mean, we have Gourd Grenade, but that's really
alright, then it might be worth it to keep it in.
Yeah, and then because of that, maybe we want to keep Snowfort in as well. Ugh,
Summer Charm wasn't that great.
Summer Charm is, I mean, that's just... you're going to be using this mode most of the time, and that's not even that great, so yeah, let's just get rid of Summer Charm. And again, I'm not super happy about playing these stags, but they work well with the Queen Bee, and it's just a decent 3-drop to keep us back. 2/3 blocks pretty well.
They're kind of cute.
Yeah, that, gives a little bonus point right there. And Lumberjack Axe, again, I'm not super excited about it, but if we're going to be making all of these flyers in the air with things like Snowflakes or Queen Bee or Love is in the Air, then having an equipment to turn a 1/1 flyer into a 3/1 flyer seems pretty good.
Yeah, it does seem pretty good.
And we get this bonus to just randomly, get out our Stonebreak Colossus on turn 5 or 6 or something. So, all right, so -1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have currently 20... All right, so we have 26. Oh, I guess we miscounted earlier. My bad. So we still have to get rid of... So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need to get rid of, 3 more cards. So let's see here. I don't think we need Beatrix's Envoy in the main deck.
Yeah.
It's just not that great. Gellid Shackles I'm not super excited about, but we kind of need removal. Spring Breeze. How many Populate cards do we have? So this is the nice thing.
We have quite a few.
This is the nice thing about doing it here. We only have 4.
Oh, okay.
I thought we had more than that.
Yeah, it felt like... I mean, I guess we have a lot of token cards, but not...
Right. So we might just need to play Spring Breeze just in order to get that value. Maybe we don't need Twinkle. That seems pretty bad.
Yeah, I mean...
4 mana for just 2 1/1s. And
yeah.
if we had like Snowfall synergies, then maybe. But we already have Snowflakes to make a bunch of 1/1s.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. Like, it's just Snowflakes is infinitely better.
Yeah, so that's 1 down. Squirrel Charmer's fine. If we like flood out, it gives us some protection against that, so we have always something to do. I am a little bit scared of playing all these red cards, but we do have Mountain Bear, and we do have Winter Wayfarer, and we do have Winter Wonderland, so I guess it's probably fine.
Yeah, we do have some searching cards.
So let's see here. I want to keep all of our Populate. Maybe we don't need Snowfort?
Yeah, Snowfort's not essential. I mean, yes, we can play it, but that doesn't mean that we should.
Yeah, I guess we can put it in the sideboard against a very aggressive deck, because it does nothing against like another controlling deck. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, minus 28, so we have 23. So this is 23 here, right? So it's like one last look. So yeah, we need these. These are kind of just can't be helped. We need them for some removal. This guy looks fine.
Yeah.
It's good, good. Populate, yep. More token things, removal, token things, removal. We got some Beatrix action, some Stags to work with Beatrix, a Finisher, we got Wildwood Elemental is going to be great, Woodland Guardian's going to be great, and Lumberjack Axe, and then we got some Snow Cover things. Alright, cool. So yeah, what do you think of this deck, Abby?
I think it looks interesting. I mean, there's a lot of... obviously, I love token decks, so I'd be anxious to see how the synergies work together to beat down.
It looks very similar to your exhibition deck that you did with your white-green deck, but it has this kind of cool splash for red for the jack-o'-lanterns, so I'm interested to see how the jack-o'-lanterns work with the populate things. So
yeah, and I enjoyed the jack-o'-lantern mechanics. So.
Yeah, so like if we have a bunch of jack-o'-lanterns and centaurs and whatever out, cast Fertile Conditions and copy them all.
Boom.
Ooh, that's going to be awesome. And then we get some Beatrix Queen Bee action.
Ooh.
Looking forward to seeing what happens. So what we're going to do next is I will add some basic lands to this deck and kind of fill it out there. Then Abby and I will do another sealed pool and we'll build her deck. And then we will slam the 2 decks against each other and see what happens.
Yeah, let's do it.
See you then.